Hello, welcome Simon's Trading Channel. Happy Saturday to you. Start the weekend. Hope you've had a good day or having a good day. And it's as sunny as it is here in Wales. Very nice day today. Anyway, I'm just going to jump straight into the price action. And before you will see a weekly chart on Bybit. Doesn't really matter where it is. And then I'm going to draw a few lines, see what you think of this. So, I want to do on the weekly closures. Don't worry, I'll adjust the chart back. So that was from the weekly closure at the bottom, weekly closure at the top, from the current macro low to the current macro high, defining the current bull market. And right in between you can see wow, interesting. Are the closures, weekly closures of these candles. Isn't that interesting? Then if you do the same again, but for basically dividing it now into quarters, and then you stick a line on, that one could be interesting. If you do this bottom bit, I'm trying to do it quickish so you don't all die of boredom. So these are all 50% areas of, well, no, that's 50% of the whole move up, and then these two lines are 50% of the halves. I love a 50%, I love a half, I love dividing things up into ranges. So anyway, what happened, right? So from the bottom, moved up to this 50%, no, it was 25% of the overall move, and did not break above until there was a weekly closure above. Interesting. Weekly closure above here, move up to the 50% point of the overall move. Did not move above though until there was a weekly closure, and then the weekly closure led to a move up to the top. And there have been no weekly closures. I should probably put a line there, shouldn't I? Back above here. And therefore, I prophesize. Well, no, it's obvious, right? You don't need to prophesy. So weekly closure back above, wherever that is, 70, let's call it 71.5. Will probably signify the next move up. Which does also make me slightly concerned that a weekly closure back above effectively where this wick got down to. But did I say above? I mean below. But we'll sort of round it to 57,000. So weekly closure below 57,000. Or shall I call it 65.5? No, we'll call it 65.5. Oh, you know, and then you're kind of in this zone then, which extends all the way down to basically 44,000. I did say a few videos ago that basically 45,000 was a kind of no-go zone for Bitcoin, in my opinion. Now, I don't see Bitcoin sort of entering into this kind of zone at the moment, based on the price action, but that's a weekly downtrend. Is it a weekly downtrend? Oh, it's not quite a weekly downtrend because it's basically been one move to the downside. So you want to see a lower high on the weekly, and there hasn't really been a lower high on the weekly yet. So I retract that. There's no lower high on the weekly. If there was a lower high on the weekly, probably be end of bull run. Because I don't think there have been any lower highs yet. That was like an equivalent low. Sorry, that was an equivalent high. Yeah, there haven't been any lower highs on this weekly uptrend. So, yes, so there you go. Food for thought. Food for thought. Coming down to the lower time frames for the rest of the video. Just try and ignore the blue lines. In fact, let's get rid of the blue lines. So here's a 4-hour chart, and you can see it is in a downtrend. And like my previous videos, the downtrend still exists. But it's sort of in an interesting area because this last move up has still got a chance to sort of defend itself, so defend its upside, because Bitcoin is hovering at the 50% mark right now, which is basically 60,500. So if I put on a little blue line, 60,500. And so probably daily closures back below there, then, or certainly a few 4-hour closures back below there, probably a move down towards these lows. But until then, there's a chance for Bitcoin. Now, for that chance to become significant, I think it's going to need the momentum to help it out. And the momentum that I like to use is the MACD crossing the 0 line. And it's not there yet, but it's not far away. It's not far away. And so, a bit more upside here, the MACD across above the 0 line. And then if Bitcoin gets back above this high on the 4-hour, then, that would look good. That would look good for more upside. That would look good for sort of resolution of this downside price action, downside trend, which I don't seem to be able to delete, and the start of what would then look like an uptrend. So like this, putting in a higher low, but you only know it's a higher low when the price gets back above the previous high. So yeah, it would need to be back above here really. Okay, short video, but that's what I've got to say today. I thought you might find those blue lines interesting on the weekly chart. Oh, I deleted them, didn't I? But yeah. Anyway, enjoy the rest of your Saturday. If you've enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. And if you haven't enjoyed it, don't come back tomorrow because I'll be doing Sundays. Okay, bye.